been looking for 4K capable cameras, and on the Canon's lineup, there are tons of capable cameras like the R8, R6, R5, the R7, the R10, and even the R50. But I was also looking for a full frame camera, of which, as myself as a hybrid shooter, I do tend to switch between photos and videos a lot. So I finally ended up on the Canon RP again. This is probably my 5th time buying the Canon EOS RP, although now in 2023 I find that delivering client files in Full HD or 1080p is a little bit of a tricky situation, because most of our devices nowadays tend to all be displayed at a resolution of more than Full HD. For example, if you look at the iPhone, I think it's QHD or something like that. Even the Samsung phones and computer screens, all of those devices seem to have a display of which it is mostly larger than the Full HD resolution. So for me myself, when I'm delivering my files to my clients, you need to remember, if you deliver those videos in a Full HD resolution, a larger resolution display is going to end up, you're going to be enlarging your videos just to display it, and it's going to look a little bit soft, a bit mushy, or it's going to look a little bit more pixelated, as it is artificially enlarged to fit the real estate of the screen that your clients or your audience are viewing it. I have decided to up all of my videos up to go to 4K. Unfortunately, I still need a full frame camera, full frame sensor for me to use on my wedding shoots. So as of right now, with the current budget that I have, due to the very unpredictable economic situation, I have finally again landed on the Canon EOS RP. So this video, what you saw just now, are the whole thing are just some 4K footage I shot on the Canon EOS RP with 3 of the lenses, namely the Sigma 20mm f1.8 DG, which is what I'm shooting with right now, the Canon 10 to 18mm STM, IS STM, which is a crop sensor lens, and also the Canon EF 35mm f2.0, the old version, which makes such an annoying noise when it's focusing. This is just a sample video of how the 4K footage would look like if you were to shoot with the Canon EOS RP. Now do remember, the Canon EOS RP does have a crop factor when you're shooting in 4K, which is about 1.6 crop, or I think it'd be safe to say the APS-C crop. Also important for you to note is that if you attach an EFS lenses on the camera, it will automatically switch to only be able to shoot in HD or in 4K. So you will get the whole goodness of the APS-C range when you're shooting in 4K, although one, you lose the dual pixel autofocus system, and in 4K it is only using the contrast detect, which is what it is. Which is what I have been putting it on. As you can see how it has been hunting my face. It can detect my face well, but it seems to be hunting quite a lot. If autofocus is of major importance to you, I strongly suggest don't get the RP for 4K autofocus. It can shoot in 4K 24 frames or 25 frames per second. And now with the RP, if you set the audio recording level to manual, you're gonna have the audio level screen display right on the screen, which is extremely helpful for me as a videographer to see if the audio is kicking in, because I had instances before where I thought I plugged the microphone well, but apparently it doesn't fit in correctly, so there were no audio at all recorded when I'm shooting my video. That was such a bummer. And getting the RP in 2023, I would say if your primary concern is autofocus in 4K, then don't. You will be better off with the Canon EOS R10 or the R50, which has amazing autofocus in 4K mode. The R50 max up at 3 frames per second in 4K, while the R10 max up at 4K 60, but it does have a very significant crop, so you might want to avoid that. But all in all, the R50 and the R10 will be able to do better 4K than the RP. The RP, when it's in 4K mode, is going to have something like this. So this is basically my personal test to see how the footage of the Canon EOS RP in 4K mode would look like if you were to shoot with it. Now everything was shot handheld with the electronic image stabilization turned on, enabled, not enhanced, just up to the enabled version, enable settings. So this is how it would look like. Oh, and I am currently recording my audio with this, the Lensco 348C. Just a quick tip, this is a very good microphone, as it has its own built-in storage. You know, it has its own recorder function in here. The transmitter is also a recorder. You can plug in a micro SD card in here, and it will be able to help you record the video if you need it into its into the memory card, and also transmit a wireless audio to your camera, like what I am doing right now. So it's a very good microphone, perhaps the cheapest in the market that I could find that does have this function, aside from the DJI mic or the Rode Wireless Go 2 and Wireless Go Pro. And next week I will be making a review on the HoloLens Lark Max, which is, spoiler alert, it's going to be my primary microphone audio recorder for a long time, because I went to the shop and tried it out, and it's just amazing. Just didn't have the money to pick it up then. I highly recommend you guys to also check it out, or perhaps just stay and subscribe to my channel. I will be making more videos with the RP in 4K, and also with that HoloLens Lark Max as well. Okay, so there is it, guys. The Canon EOS RP in 4K mode in 2023. Oh, yeah, I also have the JJC drop-in filter adapter on the Canon RP. I will also be making a short video on that as well, as how it would function. It's not all sweet and shiny stuff, just so you know, the spoiler alert, but I think it will do the job well in terms of getting that exposure right to the mark if you ever need a variable ND filter slotted in. And it's a good alternative to the ever so expensive Canon's own adapter filter. Okay, so that's it, guys. I think I've talked too much now. I'd appreciate it if you guys can give a like or subscribe. I'll list everything that I used in the video right in the caption below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Long live the RP.